Attention all anime fans! We all have our favorite waifus that make our hearts flutter. But what about the ones that make us want to rip our hair out? In this video, we're spilling the tea on the 10 most unlikable anime waifus that have us reaching for the mute button. From their grating voices to their infuriating personalities, these characters are sure to make your blood boil. So grab your popcorn and get ready to dish on the anime world's most disliked ladies. Number 10. AQUA from Konosuba. For our first entry, we have a goddess who doesn't really act like one. Unlike some of the characters on this list, I don't really dislike AQUA, per se. I'm actually a huge fan of the things she brings into her party's whole dynamic. I mean, she's great as a gag character. But as a waifu, not exactly. She's just plain useless most of the time, and she isn't exactly who anyone in their right mind would call waifu material. Number 9. And the award for the most hypocritical, fake, and selfish character goes to MIKKI KAWAI. She watched a girl being bullied and did nothing. She only giggled and even made sneaky attempts to ridicule the girl further. MIKKI is known for playing the victim, making everything about her, and never admitting her faults. She just wants to be seen as a perfect angel, an insufferable character who never grows. Number 8. 02 from Darling in the Franxx has a charming character design, but that's the most memorable thing about her. She's charismatic and commands attention whenever she's on the screen, but it's not always for the right reasons. Her personality just isn't for everybody. 02's done too many reprehensible things throughout the series for fans to recognize her as a good person. She's a cold-hearted killer, and her reckless behavior has gotten her allies into hot water countless times throughout the series. Number 7. MAKIMA from Chainsaw Man. In Chainsaw Man, it's no secret that MAKIMA is an irredeemably horrible person. She took advantage of Denji and basically groomed him so he'd do whatever she asked by stringing him along with the prospects of a romantic relationship. Many of Denji and Makima's interactions were downright inappropriate, and she saw an opportunity to use Denji's naivety about intimate relationships against him. As manga readers know, Makima's manipulative behavior has a supernatural explanation. Even if Makima's true identity weren't revealed, it'd still be impossible to find any redeeming qualities in her. Number 6. Nina Einstein. As much as I'm a massive bespectacled girl enthusiast, Nina is just too eccentric for my tastes, not to mention that she's also someone who would even kill her classmates for either having a disagreement with her or standing in her way. I know yandere characters are often a hit or a miss, but in Nina's case, it's a definite miss by a long shot. Her obsession with Euphemia comes off as creepy more than cute. Remember the infamous table scene? Yeah, that was, memorable, I guess. In the end, it's a darn shame that she's deviated drastically from what her character used to be in the earlier episodes. If she didn't, then I'd actually consider her mid-tier waifu material at the very least. Number 5. MALTY S. MELROMARC from The Rising of the Shield Hero. No one in anime has ever been called the B word, and deserved it more than MALTY MELROMARC.
My name's not bitch!
It is now, and it will be for the rest of your life!
She might look like your stereotypical kind and gentle princess that comes with every isekai anime ever. But in reality, she's a lying, ruthless, manipulative, and heartless piece of scum that even the most tolerable of anime fans would find absolutely abhorrent. MALTY has backstabbed so many characters so many times that even her own family isn't safe from her antics. Coming from someone who has read the light novel this series was based on, trust me when I say that she deserves whatever it is that's coming to her. Number 4. Chocolate is a member of the fake Straw Hat crew who masqueraded as Nami. Yes, this pot-bellied scum tried to convince people that she is the beautiful Nami. As typical for a fraud like her, she's nothing like the real Nami, and her fighting skills are non-existent as well. What is worse, she is trying to intimidate others by using the reputation of the real Straw Hats, only to be busted later and beg for her life like a coward. Number 3. Future Diaries YUNO is one of anime's most iconic yandere characters. However, she's not particularly likable and is a trash-tier waifu. As one of anime's darkest ladies, YUNO comes off as a friendly girl who wouldn't hurt a fly. However, she'd kill anyone for her boyfriend. Number 2. Sakura being the useless third wheel in Naruto and Sasuke's team is one of the most well-known memes among the anime community, and for a good reason. Honestly, she's pretty useless if you think about it. That's even after comparing her to the side characters. She started off as an annoying, violent, and insensitive brat who had done awful things, like making fun of Naruto being an orphan and beating him up for the smallest of things. And let's not forget about her simping for Sasuke, who has literally tried to kill her and Naruto plenty of times before he finally changed. Talk about obsessing over bad guys. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Number 1. For our most notable entry, we have Rachel, the backstabbing and scheming queen herself. Disregarding her plain looks alone, Rachel would make a pretty mediocre waifu simply because she's unworthy of both trust and adoration. Sure, some of the characters on this list have done their fair share of betrayals, but none did any of that in the same crushing fashion as Rachel.
This is a betrayal on levels that no one's ever seen!
Words cannot express how much I dislike this fictional character, but that in and of itself is a testament as to how great of an antagonist she is. Not that this gets her any points as a waifu. She's a trash-tier waifu at best, a literal Judas incarnate, now that I think about it.